Oi, oi!
Hey!
Look at this! It's our actual faces! Wow!
Wow!
So,
God, this is weird.
you've clearly never recorded yourself for some shitty YouTube videos that you've since deleted.
I haven't, actually. I mean, the most I've done with my face on this channel is the banner and or icon that we've done.
Yes.
That was pretty good.
That was
a good photo.
A fun time.
Good photo.
Heads up, the audio may very well be a bit out of sync. I'm going to try and...
do your best.
And sort that out if it... Because we're actually recording the audio twice for reasons.
Well, you did a little test.
I did a little test.
And the microphone on the camera, which you're using...
it's kind of...
It's the same one we use for the podcast,
but
it's connected to the camera.
It's, so when the podcast is just recorded on my phone, which has a pretty decent voice recorder anyway, so we're recording it on the phone without the mic, because the mic doesn't really change much on the voice recording, it's just, because
just picks up
if you have it, why not use it?
Yeah.
So we're using it on the, and I think it should be the best settings I could get it to.
Yeah.
But,
we don't want it to be too sensitive.
Basically.
Because Phil.
Yeah. Phil's my father, by the way. You've probably heard him if you've listened to any of the podcasts.
If you listen to any of the podcasts,
you've
probably heard Phil.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Because he's loud, isn't he?
So...
Are you having a go at my father?
I'm just saying...
My dad could be up your dad.
Could he? No. Could he then? Could he really?
I don't know, he's never tried to beat us.
Does he have the claw?
What?
Does he have the claw thing?
What do you mean?
The grabber?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, okay.
Yeah. You'll have one weapon. What weapon's your dad got?
Cricket bat, probably.
That's not fair.
Well, what else?
I bet your dad's got like a pack of like 12 beers.
Keg.
Yeah.
A keg that you can buy from the shop.
Big, yeah.
So this did start out as an announcement video of we're doing
this. Although we did announce it on the podcast, but no one listens to those anyway.
Yeah, so we thought we'd do the shorter one as an announcement for this because we don't know what we're doing.
So,
and it just devolved into my dad can beat up your dad.
Yes. So
is that going to be the kind of topics we're going to do for this?
Exactly. Yeah. That my dad can beat up your dad. Oh wait, no, we established that your dad could beat up my dad.
Your dad is a dog. But he's Patch, so...
There's no way to speak about my mother.
This is going up on the channel.
Yes, it is. But like the stuff that we put up on the channel just without the video is any different.
Oh yeah, true. Good point. So...
Is that little dog... Sorry.
So this is going to be the format of the short one, really?
Yes. So I would say no longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
For these. Also because I'm fairly sure this camera has a maximum recording time of 25 minutes.
Well, let's hope we just don't ramble like we normally do.
Yes. Because I'm not editing this. I'm too lazy and I don't have the time. But mostly because I'm too lazy.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I did record on this. I found that out because
You did some test recordings, didn't you?
I did some test recordings and I also did, back after Infinity War came out, I did a video on my YouTube where I accidentally uploaded one of the podcasts on the other week on my own personal YouTube. Those videos don't exist anymore. There's only one video on there which is private, and it's the short film I did for my BTEC Media course, which we had to put on YouTube. There's dogs barking, so I can... Hey Paul, tell us about yourself. Tell us some facts whilst I go and sort these dogs.
Well, I was just going to give a brief run of what we're going to do on here.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So, the whole idea of this short segment, which is... Well, I have discussed it with some people, and they thought this is going to be something they're going to watch more. Because it's shorter, it's easier to handle, all that kind of thing. So, we've decided... Well, we thought it would be a good idea if we watched a film, which we normally do, and then we talk about it on the podcast, that we'd do the spoiler-free review on here.
And if there wasn't a film that week that we saw...
Talk about random shit.
Yeah.
That we wouldn't put on the podcast, maybe.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of what we've decided with this one. And because it's more likely that people will watch it,
Yeah.
it may pick up more steam, get more people.
And
then they'd just be like, hang on, this is 15 minutes and it's actually sort of interesting. Let's watch.
So very interesting use of the term "sort of."
Well, you don't know what people like.
Not this.
We never anticipated it going massive. It hasn't gone massive.
That's correct.
We just like doing it.
Yeah, we do just like doing it.
Because we like listening to our own voices.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's the main reason. We're just narcissists.
Yeah. That's it, really.
Yeah.
So, this is probably going to be a lot more awkward than the podcast because we've been.
What do you mean? More like the podcast isn't awkward?
Well, it's become less awkward.
I suppose this is only awkward for you because you don't know what you do. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Have you ever been in front of a camera like this before? This is a brand new
just focusing on me. Me being videoed.
Yeah.
No.
Oh. I didn't realise this was such a big step for you.
Pop the cherry.
Yeah, but I did after Infinity War came out, I did a ranking list of all the MCU villains. In my bedroom. And it was like an hour long.
Oh, good.
I had envisaged it being like 20 minutes, and it was an hour long. And I edited... Phil, shut up. And I edited it on Windows Movie Maker.
Oh yes, that top quality piece of software.
Very good.
Only beaten in quality by MS Paint. That shit got me through ICT.
Yeah, I've since deleted that, and I'm very glad I did because there was then some of the guys in my media found they might watch this actually.
Will they?
Yeah, they might. Because they are at least one of them is subscribed to the channel, but I don't think he watches But if we're putting out the videos, I mean, he probably won't. But
it'd be interesting to see the view count difference on this because it is a lot shorter.
Yeah.
So people will just be like, "Oh, this would be easy to watch."
They might not stick with it.
Might not care.
So yeah, but they found on one of their channels their versions, their edits of the short film because I did most of the editing. I did all the editing. No, because that one we had to do an individual edit and then a group edit, and the group edit was just my edit. But they put theirs on, and then I commented on it when my channel name was Johnny Taylor.
Yeah.
Which is Johnny Taylor. I was like, love the 13 minutes of black nothingness. That's the best bit. Or like the outtakes at the end or whatever. I don't know, because it was supposed to be like no longer than 6 minutes, a short film, and his was 13 minutes because he'd left on his edited thing. He had a load of stuff that he'd edited little outtakes of me being weird into a little song and me doing dances like this with my hands whilst we were filming it.
Speaking like the
and then just exported it and forgot that he'd left those in, so it was like a 13-minute YouTube video.
Reckon we could do that if we recorded the podcast.
Yeah. And then I commented on that when my username
was the physical abuse.
When my username was Johnny Taylor, and then I changed it to what it is now.
Which you don't know. I don't know what it is now.
I mean, you do, but
I probably don't remember. I don't remember.
I'll tell you, and you do know, but you don't know, but you do.
Okay.
It's a fun enigma for you to work out.
Well, you just tell me after we finish.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm gonna do, Paul.
Well, you don't want them to know, do
Listen, you don't understand how hard it is for me to not hit you because you're going on about this being proof of the abuse. I will not allow proof to get out there.
Well, I think proof
already
is out.
Allegations.
Proof already is out.
Nothing was proof. No, it's just allegations, mate.
If they listen,
just allegations.
If they listen,
no, it's just allegations.
Okay.
That's their ears playing tricks on them. On their imagination.
I'm sorry.
Just all allegations. That.
I'm sorry, Johnny.
Anyway, so but then he went back on it recently. One of the guys, and he was like, "Oh, who's this guy?" And I was like, "That's me!" And I don't know why I told him that it was me. I genuinely, like, I said it and was like, why would I do that? And I was so glad that I deleted that video.
Oh, yeah.
So glad.
So glad.
Because they then went onto that channel. And I was like, oh!
Panic attack.
I'm glad I didn't pursue that like I was going to.
Do you know what we could do on here?
What could we do on here?
We could do mini reviews of other films.
Like?
The Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah, but I don't care about the Dark Knight trilogy.
Alright, fine, then we don't do
Solo.
the Dark Knight trilogy. Do you want to?
Already at 10 minutes. Little quick 5-minute review of Solo.
Do you want to do that? Are you sure you want to go down that rabbit hole? Because we've rambled about it enough.
I'm sure that I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. But we could do that.
Could be the next one.
Yeah. And potentially, if these start doing well, we'll do more.
Just do more of these.
Like video series that aren't necessarily like these, but just like a
We could do the X-Men films like that.
We could, although we are going to touch on them on the podcast.
We are.
I am in these going to put in the description the links to the CastBox and the stuff.
Yeah.
To the audio feeds, because listen, the thing is, like, an hour and a half is like, for some people that's a long time.
Too much.
I mean, I listen to a number of podcasts and they're all generally about that time. So for me, it was like, if it's not an hour, it's too short.
Yeah.
Which is that's kind of not a good mentality to have.
It's really not.
But that's just what we're kind of both like that.
We are both like, because we both like podcasts, then we're just like.
Oh,
these ones are over an hour. They do pretty well,
and these are the ones we want to be like.
Yeah.
So probably should have lowered it a bit. Listen. It's taken us so long to sort out the way we're doing this.
Well, if I sit up properly, it'll be fine. But I like lounging.
Yeah, you do.
Should I sit up properly?
Yeah, sit up. You scumbag.
There we go. Much better.
Shit, that's proof of verbal abuse.
Branding.
Oh wait, no. The podcast is up. What do you mean brand? Oh, it's our brand.
Nike.
It is ours, Nike. It's actually... We made that.
We did.
We did.
We did.
Did we?
Yes. Yes, we made that.
Yeah. So, shit, man, what were we saying? Anyway, yes, it being too long. For some people, that is too long. I just like, yeah, I know, I can see. All right, give me a couple of minutes.
We've already gone for like 12.
Yes, because it says 12 and a half.
12 and...
12?
2/3.
Whoa!
Numbers. You can't see these numbers.
There's the thing at the bottom of the YouTube video.
Yeah, but who keeps the mouse on the YouTube video?
Well, people have presumably gone and put the mouse on it now. Fuck. So, like, I listen to podcasts when I'm, like, walking my dog or whatever. So, for me, it's, like, way to do it. But, like, when you're on your way to college or whatever, people are like, oh, you should release it on, like, a Friday morning so I can listen to it on the way to college. So I did that. I had it scheduled for 7 a couple of weeks, and that kind of negatively impacted the response to it. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that.
Let's not do that.
And also it was hard to do it all because we were recording on a Thursday, and then I was like spending that night putting it up.
Yeah.
It's just too much, really. So we don't do that anymore. But
I was going to say plus who's up at 7 o'clock in the morning, but I am.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. So...
Stupid problem.
It's not abuse, it's
Big
gentle.
tired boy.
It's gentle.
Yeah.
So that's that.
So,
but those links will be there, and please do go and have a listen to it. And also, don't look at the description. I generally don't put time codes in the description because it does take a long time. I probably could, but again, I'm too lazy, and I have no shame in that. Yeah. But it's not just so like the ones about Doctor Who tend to do less good as the others.
Because we just ranted them, and that was 2 hours.
Yeah, and also because people, but it's not. It's generally not just those topics that we talk about. So do have a look at the description because I will put most of, if not all, the stuff we will talk about. And yeah, there's no time codes, but you can skip around or just like message. I don't know. The point is
general announcement, general things about the channel.
Yeah. So that's that. So I better get this so I can get the recording. Oh. Sheep Barnard likes
that's
a
my
photo on into. Well, there you go. He just
we're going to go over your 15 minutes.
Oh no! End of the world. That's it. Armageddon has begun. The world will end in 2012. That's a fact.
Yes, come on, Fallout 4 in real life.
What's that? Fortnite in real life?
Fallout 4.
Fortnite?
Have you seen Nerf? They made a Fortnite gun.
That's my faith in humanity gone.
Yeah, Nerf. They made the... Do you know the scarf?
No, I don't know because I don't play Fortnite.
Oh, did you not play it with us?
Twice.
Oh, yeah.
Once, and I was like, this is crap. Then I tried it again, and I was like, nope, this is still crap.
Well, at least Dom stopped playing it now.
Good. Fool. Anyway, so I'm going to give that to you. Make sure it stays up.
Okay.
It's probably fine if the sound is... Anyway, bye-bye!